Are you an orphanage? Because I want to give you kids.
The Option 1 podcast.
How long have you worked here at Vape Station?
It's been just over 2 years now, probably. Yeah.
Nice, 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
So what did you do before this?
I've done a whole mixed bag of stuff, to be honest with you. I've done, I used to work behind a bar, I was a supervisor behind a bar, worked in Sainsbury's, I've worked in education recruitment, I've worked in commercial recruitment, I was a stripper.
Yeah, so did you do stripping and then you did camming?
Yeah. So I started off in this industry with stripping.
Yeah.
Dipped my toe in with a little bit of stripping. Personally, I was a terrible stripper.
Oh, what made you think that?
The only thing that I was good at was actually taking my clothes off, and anyone who has dabbled in stripping or is a stripper will tell you that is so much more than that. I feel like in this industry, to a certain extent, you've got to have a bit of hustle to you. You've got to have a little bit of gift of the gab, but stripping is full on hustle, man.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard work.
Because I guess you compete with everyone that you're in the same club with as well.
Sure, yeah.
Do you get on with people in there, or do you find it was just mad competitive?
To be honest with you, I think when I first started, I was really, really intimidated by the other girls. Really intimidated because that was in my early 20s, and I think before I'd had sort of quite a sheltered life, I suppose you could say.
Yeah.
The reason why I got into stripping was because I went in as a customer once with my friend, and I was like, oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah. I could get up on that pole.
Yeah, couple drinks in.
Yeah, couple of drinks, yeah.
Yeah, I think that as well. They kick you out if you try.
I'm sure you played with great strippers out.
No.
So one guy messaged me, so we didn't even match. I think it was Tinder. We didn't even match. He messaged me and he was like, why do I get the impression that you're not on Tinder looking for love? and then another
How did
guy,
he think that was going to work? What did he think your answer was going to be?
I don't know.
I'm not looking for love. Come over to mine.
Yeah.
What has that ever worked for anyone?
Yeah.
What a stupid thing to say. What was his name?
Oh God, no! I think I'm ashamed to say I did bite the bullet, and I did reply to him. He didn't reply to me back, and I was like, "So explain yourself, then. Why do you get that impression from me?"
Yeah.
And he didn't. He wasn't brave enough to reply, but I did get another message.
What did he look like?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. No.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Remember if he.
I just know if he was. I don't know if he was like a really good-looking guy, or was he like? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I think he was all right looking from memory. Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't know if he had a cocky attitude, and that was his go-to.
Maybe.
Go on, that's the second one. That's the next one.
But yeah, there's this another guy. Like a couple of times, he stayed in my request because I never responded to him. But he messaged me a couple of times. I think we actually did match, but then I didn't bother to message. And so he reached out to me on social media and basically saying that he was going through a divorce. He was really happily married, but it didn't work out. And I think he literally said the words, "You look like the kind of girl who likes to have a bit of fun. I'd love to have some fun with you, but I'm not looking for anything serious at the moment." I thought... The audacity!
Firstly, he pours his heart out. I'm not going to lie to you right now. I'm going through a divorce and my marriage wasn't very good. It was a really good marriage, but I just don't want to do it anymore. So I'm just looking for some fun. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Dude, whoever you are, you're
he's trying to hit every box. Do you know what I mean? I want her to feel sympathy for me as well as, I want to be a douche as well. You said about with your mental health. If you don't mind me asking you,
no, not at all.
A little bit about that. So, is that something you've always struggled with, or did it since you're working here? Is it something that's...
It's something that I've always struggled with. Okay. I've since I was probably about 6 or 7. Actually, I had anxiety, but obviously at the time I didn't know what it was when I was little. As I've got older, I'm like, oh my God, like, is that normal to not worry about everything all the time? It gets manageable though.
Yeah. Is that tools that you've learned to manage it?
Yeah, definitely. And I've learned that I've just got to ride the wave with it. I personally struggle with sort of maybe sometimes feeling like I'm not good enough on social media. I think body image and the way that so body image is a big thing.
Okay, so
in the industry.
So let's talk about that then. So in terms of, is it in terms of you personally, or looking, or what someone's body image is? Is it comparing yourself?
Comparing myself to other performers, definitely. Yeah. Even though I think it's a psychological thing, isn't it? Because we know, everyone's really aware that social media is not real life. And obviously there's so many apps these days where you can edit your face, you can edit your body, etc. And a lot of us do use them. But it's really easy to still look at pictures of other girls and other performers in the industry and think, oh God, I wish I looked like her.
Do you know what? I think a lot of people will be surprised that you said that. And I like, that was one of the things when I started working with girls that have like, you know, big social media followings, that post like amazing pictures. Like, it doesn't matter how high the followers you go, or how high or what the girl does and stuff like that. All the girls say the same thing that you just said.
Yeah.
Like from working here, like it's like, I don't like it compared to this one. They're always, it feels like you never get to that point, do you?
No, you don't. And also, even working here, like some days, if you come to work, I mean, it's the nature of the industry. Some days you'll come in and you won't do very well, but someone else will do really, really well. And obviously we can, hear each other, and you can hear who's doing really well.
Yeah.
And it's difficult. Like some days, I've come to work and I've had a bad day, and I can hear like other girls have been quite popular during the day, and I'll go home, I'll think, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, but as long as you know that isn't a reflection on you personally, that's, it's in terms
I do
of,
know that deep down, but it's constantly
still hard
reminding myself, constantly, sort of convincing myself that it's not necessarily to do with like what I look like.
Yeah.
It's just it can be a number of different things. It could be that other girls that have done well have like a regular customer who's spent money on them, or it's always like that. And it was like that a lot in the stripping world as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess, but I think all, like a lot of girls and guys as well. Like I guess I can't speak for girls, but for guys as well. Like personally, I'm now working on myself and trying to do, like, looking at other people, and it's not that I'm saying I'm looking at men that are topless, but when there's a good-looking guy that walks past, why are you laughing at me? Because I always get something in that sounds like...
There's nothing wrong. Like, if you look at guys topless...
No, I don't look at guys topless.
In
I
environment,
don't.
it's all good.
Not anymore.
This is why men can't be vulnerable, by the way.
That's it. Just because we're talking about chat-up lines, I've got cringy chat-up lines. So you're supposed not to laugh or cringe at this if you can do it. Now, by the way, I did, just to verify, I did not come up with these chat-up lines. I think there's something wrong with my phone because it doesn't have your number in it.
I failed at the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Hey, that works. I acted that one. Did you see that? Thought about that one. I'm no photographer, but I can picture us together. Hey, did you want a raisin? Sorry, none left. Perhaps a date then?
Oh, that's bordering cute.
Yeah?
Yeah.
NASA called and they said you were out of this world.
To be fair, that would probably work.
Yeah.
That would probably work.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
When, where?
When, where, who?
Tomorrow night, my house, you. Boom.
To be fair, that could work, but don't say your house.
Okay. Boom.
Yeah.
The boom was too much confidence. Okay. No pen, no paper, but baby, you still draw my attention. No?
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's the way you say it, isn't it? Do you work at Subway? Because you just gave me a foot long.
I feel like Hannah will prefer these ones.
Yeah. Would you like an Australian kiss? It's like a French kiss, but down under. Yeah. Are you a pirate? Because I have a lot of seamen waiting for you. Arr. It told me to say arr at the end. The FBI is after me and wants to steal my penis. Can I hide it inside you?
The Option 1 podcast.